Frontenac Express Lane at the intersection of U.S. Highway 69 and West McKay Street is a full-line convenience store. Stop in after the game and fill your car's tank with Phillips 66 gas and buy beer or pop to go along with your favorite munchies. That's the Frontenac Express Lane at the corner of U.S. Highway 69 and West McKay Street. The Frontenac Express Lane is a proud supporter of the Frontenac Raiders.
Frontenac dentist Dr. Michael Clark wishes the Raiders good luck during their night.
From 8 to 8 Monday through Friday, 8 to 6 Saturday, and 8 to 5 Sunday. That's Palooka's Market at 207 East McKay in Frontenac, serving the area for over 60 years.
Do you want dependable and reliable trash service? Contact the A.J. Short Trash Service in Frontenac. Locally owned and operated since
Frontenac, call 724-4426.
Come to by my wife and son today. I got a couple presents, so I must have been a good boy this year.
Yes, and it must have been a busy week because, of course, it was your son Aaron's birthday this week also. So both the Raiders and Trojans back. The Trojans, the home team, to the near or north side line here at Frank Jameson Field. The Raiders, the far sideline or south sideline at Jameson Field. And the Raiders captains, Caleb Turlip, Tilden Burns, Stephen Hipfel, and Matt McDonald. And the Girard Trojans will kick off and defend the east goal here in the first quarter at Frank Jameson Field. Line back to receive the kick for the Frontenac Raiders. Tilden Burns and Jason Harrod. A short kick bobbled by one of the upbacks, and on the return far side is Dustin Boyce, and he is brought down out
At the old county fair.
First and 10, Raiders from their own 31 as they line up in the split backs. That's Tilden Burns along with Jason Harrod. The quarterback is Caleb Turlip. To the right side, gives it to the dive, and that is Tilden Burns. Second and 7, Frontenac from its own 34-yard line. Again, the split backs. Double tight ends. Wide to the right is Knopf. To the right, Turlip keeps the football, lowers his shoulder. He crosses the 35 and battles.
Turlip decides not to give the ball to Burns on the dive and takes it around the corner and makes 2 or 3 yards.
Third and let's call it 5 for the Raiders from their own 37-yard line. As wide to the right goes Knopf. Double tight ends. Split backs. Turlip under the center. Puts Knopf in motion from right to left. The snap, left side with the football and on the dive, and looks like he's going to be, well, close to the first down is Jason Harrod. As he was dragged down near the 41-yard line, and looking at the chains at the far side, it's awfully close.
And I believe they got the first down.
Chain comes from the far side. They stretch it, and boy, it's close. Looks like it's just a tad short. The officials are getting down that close. It is awfully close. Just about an inch shy. So a decision early for Frontenac coach Leon Miller, and boy, not
the closest first down, or not getting a first down I've ever seen.
Fourth and an inch. Raiders from their own 41-yard line. Running back split, double tight ends. And movement on the right side of the line. No call. The dive left side, and the first down as Burns spun out near the 44-yard line. And I don't know, flag did go down on weather. Awfully dangerous. Gabe Lee back to punt for the Raiders. Back to receive the kick for the Trojans is T.J. Evans. 5'7", 135-pound junior. And
they're going to walk back 5 yards. If you're Leon Miller, what you do here, Rob, is you ask them to measure. Because who can walk back 5 yards and walk up the same 5 yards?
Fourth and inches. Raiders from their own 41-yard line. Wide to the right, Knopf. Double tight end, split backs. Turlip under the center. The snap. Right side, give, dive, and I believe that's Tilden Burns, and it looks from the mark on this side that he probably got the first down, but not by much.
Yeah, they're giving him first down just a hard.
Pretty damp. Wide to the right goes Ryan Knopf. Again, the double tight ends. The running backs line up in the eye this time. Turlip has trouble with the snap, looking to throw, looking long, got a man wide open, and it is complete, and being dragged down inside the 20-yard line, and trying to see who's on the receiving end is one of the numerals already obliterated by that mud.
Aaron Bush.
That's Aaron Bush, lined up on that. 1st and 10 from the Girard. Cannot. Double tight ends again. To the right is Stephen Hipfel. To the left, Jamie Sonato. Running backs in the eye. Burns to the fullback. The tailback is Harrod. Caleb Turlip under the center. Trying the right side is Harrod. He cuts inside the 15 and dragged down near the 14-yard line. As Jason Harrod had room up.
Lead play over the tackle. I tell you, Tilden Burns is not very selfish because when he don't have the ball, he gets out there and blocks for you.
2nd and 6. Raiders from the Trojans' 14-yard line. Again, the split backs. There's a pitch sweep left side. And almost missing the handle was Harrod, but he avoids the first tackler and dives down near the 10-yard line. And boy, they just that quick pitch left side. And a penalty flag is down in the area you expect to hold.
Yeah, thrown by the umpire in there, so I would guess it would be a hold.
And that is.
It's all coming back on holding.
Donald trots up to the football. Wide to the right goes Ryan Canott. Again, the double tight ends. Right hip full. Left is Sonato. Backs in the eye. The fullback Burns. The tailback Harrod. The snap. Looking to pass. Turlip got a man open right side, and it is complete. And that is the tight end Stephen Hipfel. He has stood up inside the 15, then throw back. And
the catch, because free safety Jeremy Sponsel put a hit on him.
3rd and 6. Right this time. Again, the double tight ends. The running backs, so they split. Burns and Harrod. Caleb Turlip, the quarterback, with the snap, looking to pass, looking back left side, got a man open, and it is complete. And I believe that was a tight end, Stephen Hipfel again, and he is hammered down near the 10-yard line, short of the first down.
Press box here. Big 4th down play here early in the game.
Back with Brad Snow, Frank Jameson Field in Girard. No score, 6:57 left, first quarter. Frontenac Raiders face a 4th and 2 from the Girard Trojans' 11-yard line as Canop goes wide to the right. Again, the double tight ends, Hipfel right, Sonato left, split backs, Harrod along with Burns. Turlip under the center. With the snap, pitch, sweep right side, Burns cuts inside a block, and it looks like he has the first down, loses the football, and the Trojans act like they have the turnover, and they do. That time, quick start from their own 8-yard line. The quarterback is Ben Nigaman. And to the right side, there's a give to the up back, and that is the fullback. Dale
worked his way through there, carried a couple Raider tacklers with him, gained 5 yards on first down.
2nd and 5 for the Trojans. Football on Girard's 12-yard line. Nigaman with the snap, the dive to the fullback. I believe that's Shireman's again, and this time not much room in the center. 13-yard line is wide right goes Jason Diskin. Double tight ends. The running backs, they're in the split. That's Shireman along with Williams. Give Williams. Left side has some room and has the first down out to the 20-yard line.
Just the outside veer of the dive play.
5:23 left. Scoreless first quarter is wide to the right. Comes Joey Davenport. Time the running backs, they split. And there's a left side again, and that is Williams once again, who is able to fight his way out near the 23-yard line.
The same play that time over the left side, the outside veer, the dive play, and I tell you, they're giving that ball. There's quarterbacks reading the...
He's joined out there by Ty No, who's in the slot right. Running back split. Williams along with Shireman. Rolling right is Nigaman to throw. Puts it up. Has a man open, and a diving attempt made by No, but it falls incomplete under throw. Timeout is apparently one of the Raiders' equipment problem. They get that straightened out. 3rd and 7. Trojans from their own 23-yard line. Nigaman rolling right, looking, throws to the sideline, and an errant pass intended for Tino, incomplete, and a punting situation for Girard. Is Richard Lopez back to receive the kick for the Frontenac Raiders. Jason Harrod, good snap, some pressure, and a pretty nice kick, a spiral, and it's going to take a Trojan roll and roll dead at the 36-yard line, and I doubt Coach Leon Miller's too pleased with the let down there, and why risk the turnover when you can get the ball 1st and 10 from your own 30?
That's it, because the thing about it is if it does go through your arms, you slip and slide trying to get to the thing.
So the Raiders will start for left, jogs Ryan Canop. In the double tight ends, the left side, Jamie Sonato. The right side is Stephen Hipfel. The running backs, they split. Tilden Burns along with Jason Harrod. And there's the give, the trap to Tilden Burns, and he is brought down just 7-yard line. As again, Canop comes to the left side. Double tight ends, the running backs line up in the I. Now motion left to right goes Knopf. Turlip with the snap, looking to throw, rolling right over the middle now, and for hip ball, and it is caught, and he is dragged down at the 37-yard line. A nice pass, as it looked like one of the Trojan defenders was going to intercept it. It just went off over his fingertips into Hippo's hands.
Yeah, that was a nice pass there by Caleb Turlip. I tell you, he laid the ball over one defender and underneath another one, which you have to do on a pass like that. A nice
1st and 10. Frontenac Raiders from the Girard Trojans 38-yard line is where they spot it. As Knopf again wide right, double tight, split backs. Turlip with the football, looking to throw again. He slips, and now he is sacked back at the 46-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 45, and there's a case where Caleb just lost his footing and backpedaling his plant foot, and that gave the Trojans time on it. Second, let's call it 17 for the Raiders from the Trojans 45-yard line. Running backs in the I. There's the give to the tailback. That's Jason Herod. He slides down inside the 40 down to the 39.
The old straight eye belly play there where they fake to the fullback off the left side and give to the tailback. Actually fake to the fullback over the guard, give to the tailback over the tackle. Kind of a little new wrinkle there for the Raiders.
But a soggy field. Wide right goes Knopf. Split backs. Burns and Harris. Turlip the snap. Dropping back to pass. Has some time. Puts it up. A man open. Intercepted. Nice interception for the Girard Trojans. That is Nick Coombs, and he is dragged down at the 33-yard line. And the receiver was open, but Nick Coombs stuck out a paw on occasion once again. And 10 for the Girard Trojans from their own 33-yard line. As the quarterback is Ben Nigaman. He's a sophomore. Split backs. And dropping to pass and going to be wrestled down, and that is Stephen Hippo, who manhandles, fought off the block to try to pass the ball here early on. 2nd and 18 for the Trojans from their own 25-yard line. There's a draw play to Shireman. Has room left side. He avoids the first tackler, and he is loose, and the penalty flag goes down. And I don't know if we have something on the block or perhaps a face mask was tugged over there, but Shireman's eventually run out of bounds near the 40.
I couldn't tell for sure either, Rob, but I'm going to guess face mask to where the penalty was called. But the referee will probably prove me wrong here.
As the officials talking clip against the Trojans, and that'll bring back a nice run by, that's where the original line of scrimmage. Let's call it 2nd and 18. Trojans from their own 25-yard line again. And there's a give the dive play. Shireman, the up back, and he is tattooed as he tried the middle. And I don't know, was that Desi Kotzman in there? As Shireman was able to pick up, well, perhaps a yard on that carry. 3 carries, 6 yards for Dale Shireman, and a 3rd and 17 for the Trojans from their own 26-yard line. Nigaman at the center, split backs. There's a give, left side Shireman, and he is wrapped up after a short gain out to the 29-yard line. That's the end of the football on the X.
The Frontenac Raiders
to punt. Standing back at his own 10-yard line for Girard is Richard Lopez. Back to receive the kick for the Frontenac Raiders. Near their own 35 is Jason Harrod, along with Tilden Burns. And the officials taking off their longer raincoats. That's a sure sign. Might start raining any second now. Good snap. No pressure, Lopez, but decent punt, and it's going to take a Trojan roll inside the 40, inside the 35, down to the 34-yard line. So first on 34-yard line is Ryan Knopf goes wide left. Again, the double tight ends to the left side is Sonato, the right hip full, split backs. Turlip at the quarterback, gets a snap, dive, right side, and avoiding the first tackler is Tilden Burns. He's loose, crosses midfield, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Tilden Burns. And there's that speed we talk about. He's deceptive, and he avoided the first tackler and was gone.
Tell you what, just a dive play to the outside there, the outside veer, and they give the ball to Tilden Burns in a huge hole. He breaks to the outside and makes one nice move down here about the 45-yard line on a couple Trojan defenders for the touchdown.
Is Gabe Lee out of the hold of Caleb Turlip, and he'll actually spot it out at the 11-yard line. High snap, gets it down. The kick is up, no, wide left. 11:26 remaining. First half, Frontenac lead at 6-0. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to High School Football on the Act with Brad Snow, Frank Jameson Field, and Girard. 11:26 remaining first half. Frontenac leads Girard 6-0 on a 66-yard touchdown run by Tilden Burns. The extra point attempt by Gabe Lee wide left, and Frontenac's lead 6-0. The Raiders kick off. Gabe Lee tees it up at the 40, back to receive the kick for the Girard Trojans. Drops Shane Williams. And a short kick goes to the left side, taken by the up back. That's Ty No. And he is out across the 35 and brought down near the 38-yard line. So a nice return by Ty No, 5'10", 155-pound junior. Been seeing some action there. Slot. He's tried to go to him a couple times.
A short kick that time. Jason Harris puts a nice hit on the Girard ball carrier on the engines.
Called their own 38-yard line. Is coming wide to the left side is Nick Coombs. And there's a give to the fullback, and that is Dale Shireman. He is tripped up, and
Brumberger has given him a little bit of trouble there on the inside.
Wide to the left comes Davenport, joined out there by No. Running backs in the eye again, rolling to the left side. Nigaman to throw, got a man open, overthrows No, the intended receiver.
That time just a rollout pass, got the run.
To the right goes Jason Diskin. He's joined out there by Ty No. Running back split this time. Nigaman right side to throw, puts it up, has a man open, complete to No, and he's got, well, I believe he has a first down. Let's see where they mark it. No, I don't think they're going to give it to him. I think they're going to say he was run out of bounds at the 46.
Nice throw there by Ben Nigaman, but
like there's much argument over there. Punting situation, Trojans. Again, Richard Lopez. Loose. It's loose. Lopez retreats and forces scramble. He's going to put the ball up, and it is caught in the first down. And that's one of those things where you usually assume that's good coaching. You try and do something like that in practice, and on the receiving end was Nick Coombs for the first down.
That's a nice heads-up play by Nick Coombs. What I cannot believe, Rob, is the referees didn't throw a flag. There was probably 5 of the 7 offensive linemen downfield that time. And
a break here is Coach Leon Miller wants an explanation, and that might be one of those where the official just says, hey, we blew it. I mean, Leon stormed off, and I guess that's going to... And now the official stops the clock. They have to set the chain over on the far side. Apparently a problem.
Well, I guess you had a miscued punt. As Frontenac's defensive ends were there, they were both out of control. They didn't break themselves down and try to make the tackle. They were running as hard as they could go, and Lopez made a nice run around them and a heads-up play on the pass.
First and 10, Trojans from the Raiders' 46-yard line as Diskin goes wide right, split backs. There's a give. Shireman is hammered and thrown back at midfield. Who was that? Somebody stuck him big time as he tried the left side.
I think that was number 36. We've seen before, Tilden Burns. If you don't get him blocked, he is going to put the hit on you. I tell you.
Second and 10, Trojans from the Raiders, 46-yard line. To pass, Nigaman rolling right, some pressure, still pressured, forced to keep it. He is going to be sacked back at the 49-yard line. Wide to the right goes Jason Diskin. Running back split. Shane Williams, Dale Shireman, Nigaman to throw, swing pass, left side, and it is almost intercepted, and then Shireman takes a pop, and he is down. Tilden Burns wrapped Shireman. He tried to get up and go to the sideline. He is stumbling around. Somebody better get out and help him. I mean, he is just staggering around.
There goes Dr. Stringer on the field. Boy, he's running to the huddle.
I'll tell you what, the pass was a swing pass. It was thrown in front of him. I thought one of the Raiders had popped him, and I tell you what, Shireman is on his, well, he's kind of being led to the sideline by Dr. Bob Stringer, and he got hammered. There's no doubt about it. 13. Trojans from the Raiders, 49 punting situation. Richard Lopez stands back at his own 38. Jason Harrod back to receive the kick for the Raiders. This time a good snap. Lopez gets it away, a low line drive, and it's going to take a hop and take a Trojan roll inside the 25 and inside the 20, down to the 19. And he certainly is. 1st and 10, Frontenac Raiders from their own 19-yard line as Knopp splits wide to the right. Again, the double tight ends. Running backs, they split. Turlip with the snap, tries the left side, gives it the dive. That is Tilden Burns again, shaking tackles. He's out near the 30-yard line. And tell you what, he was delayed at the line of scrimmage, kept picking his way out, picks up 11 yards. 7:38 remaining first half. Frontenac leads Girard 6-0. The Raiders have a 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Again, the running back split. Turlip under the center. To the right side this time. Turlip's going to keep it, and he dives out near the 34-yard line for a pickup of 4. Knopp, again, the double tight ends. To the right side is Hipful. Left side, Sonato. Running backs out of the eye this time with Burns, the fullback, the tailback. Harrett to the left side. That is Burns. And again, he's dancing out across the 35-yard line and dragging tacklers out across the 40 and near the first down.
Tilden Burns come into the game tonight, I believe, Rob.
As a 10 Raiders, just outside their own 40-yard line. Burns unofficially 7 carries, 94 yards, a touchdown. Out of the eye, Burns, the fullback, the tailback is Harrett. And rolling left is Turlip, pressured, forced to scramble, looking, puts it up, has a man open, it's complete out near midfield. And on the receiving end over on the far sideline, I've set Ryan Knopp, I believe, on the receiving. 2nd and a yard for the Raiders. Football at midfield. Knopp wide right, double tight, split backs. Turlip with the snap, gives it. That is Burns. He is still loose along the far sideline, crosses the 40, dives down near the 37-yard line. Again, second effort, as it looked like Tilden Burns was stopped after a short gain, and he strung it out and turns it into a long gain.
One thing that Girard defense is doing right now is they're hitting Tilden Burns, but they're not wrapping him up.
Frontenac Raiders from the Girard Trojans 38-yard line as Knopp goes wide left. Double tight ends, the running backs out of the I formation. Turlip with the snap, gives it to the tailback. That is Harrett, and he has stood up at the 35 and tossed back after a gain of 3.
That time just a lead play. Right over the left guard. Burns leading the play. They turn around and hand the ball off to Harrett. It gains 3 yards on first down.
Wide to the right. Again, the double tight ends. This time the back split. Burns along with Harrett. Turlip with the snap to the left side. He's going to keep the football. A nice fake, and he dances his way down near the 30-yard line as he had the option to pitch or keep it. Fake the pitch, and it turns into about a 4-yard gain. 3 for the Raiders from the Trojans, 31-yard line. Back split. Turlip the snap to the right side, loses the football, is able to get on it. That's the line of scrimmage as the right side hit full, the left side Sonato. Running backs out of the eye with Burns, the up back. The tailback is Harrett. And look, Turlip under the center of the snap, pitch, sweep right side. Harrett gets a block from Burns, lowers his shoulder and dives down near the 26-yard line. I believe he has the first down.
That time just a toss sweep to the right side. Got Tilden Burns out there leading. Jason Harrett turns around the corner. One thing they done there is went to the...
With 3:56 left in the first half, Frontenac leads at 6-0. Raiders 1st and 10 from the Trojans' 26-yard line. The backs are split. Turlip, the snap, looking to pass, looking, forced to scramble, some pressure. Shireman's after him. He puts up, got a man open. That's Knopp, and it is complete down near the 10-yard line. And a nice effort by Caleb Turlip again to bide time, and good job by Ryan Knopp to get open.
Turlip done a nice job that time scrambling to the left, but I tell you one thing Knopp does is finds that open area when Turlip is scrambling out there. Ryan's a big target, and he does a great job of finding the open area.
Fine. With 3:35 remaining first half, Frontenac leads 6-0. Knopp wide to the right side. Running backs out of the eye, Burns, the up back, the tailback, Harrett. Pitch, sweep left side, Harrett. And he is tripped up and dives near the 5-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like they're going to give him close to the 6. Raiders from the Trojans, 7. Wide right, Knopp, split backs, Harrett and Burns, double tight ends. The snap, left side, there's the dive. Burns stood up at the line of scrimmage, still on his feet. He's inside the 5, down near the 4. Leads Girard 6-0. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to High School Football on the X. Up Strand, back with Brad Snow, 3rd and 3. For the Frontenac Raiders from the Girard Trojans, 4-yard line, Knopf wide right, double tight ends, running backs out of the I. Fullback is Burns, the tailback is Harrod. Strillip the snap, the dive, that's Burns, gets into the end zone, touchdown. Tilden Burns from 4 yards out.
Just a straight dive play that time, and as we've seen in the first 5 games this year, Rob, when you need 2 or 3 yards, you go to the senior fullback, Tilden Burns, get him the ball and let him run. Because I tell you what, he is running tonight probably better than we've seen him all year at this point in time.
And officially will. As in the slot to the right side is Knopf, now in motion right to left. The backs are split and double tight ends. Looking to pop pass over the top to the tight end. It's batted down, intended for Stephen Hippel. So the 2-point conversion attempt falls incomplete.
Professional treatment. If right.
Nothing in the big story. Tilden Burns, 10 carries, 113 yards, a couple of touchdowns. And Brad, you pointed out a Trojan injury that could have an impact on this Girard team.
Yeah, they still got, they hope he's fine.
Gabe Lee to kick off, and Shane Williams takes it on. Well, he bobbles it, and it's still bobbling. It finally comes up with a handle and has some room up the middle, crosses the 25, the 30, out to the 31. Interesting play is Shane Williams had trouble finding the handle, went off one of his teammates, came back to him, and still couldn't find it. And then
that time, Coach Crispino took a wise time out because that was his center, Rob, with the snap problem, and you don't want to put a new center in at this point in time.
1st and 10 for the Girard Trojans. They start from their own 31-yard line as they send 3 wide receivers to the right, a single setback. That's Brill. Rolling right is Nigaman, and he is pressured, puts it up, and it's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. I believe that was Jason Diskin over there, and one of the Raiders right there on defense. Was that Jamie Sonato?
Yeah, Jamie Sonato from a cornerback position, and I broke on a football, done a fine job. And
Frontenac leads at 12-0. Girard faces a 2nd and 10 from its own 31-yard line. Couple of wide receivers right, split backs. That's Brandon Brill along with Shane Williams. And the left side, that is Williams, and he slips down near the 33-yard line after a gain of a couple. Then Nigaman, sophomore quarterback. It's under the center, running backs out of the I. Rolling right is Nigaman, looking to throw pressure, and he's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And a couple of Raiders there, good defensive pressure, and Nigaman had no time on that one. 11-yard line, Jason Harrod to receive the kick for the Frontenac Raiders. Good snap, some pressure, and he gets it away end over end. Harrod makes the catch. It goes down to a knee at the Girard Trojans.
Better, so we hope he gets all right.
1st and 10 Raiders from the Trojans, 49-yard line, wide to the right, Knopf, double tight end, split backs. Now in motion right to left goes Knopf with the snap. That's Turlip looking to throw, pressured. Bides his time, comes right side, puts it up. It is caught by the tight end, Stephen Hippel, and he's hit immediately down near the 47-yard line, so only a short gain.
Yeah, that's
8 for the Raiders from the Trojans. 47-yard lines. Knopf splits wide right. Again, the split backs and the double tights. There's the give right side, Harrod, and he is still on his feet inside the 45, still bouncing around, finally brought down at the 45, but I'll tell you what, probably 2/3 of that Trojan defense probably had a shot at Jason Harrod. He kept battling and was able to pick up a couple of tough yards.
I tell you, these Girard.
First half, clock's moving. Frontenac leads at 12-0. Knopf comes wide right. Double tight ends, running backs out of the I. Turlip with the football, looking to pass, pressured. Avoids the pressure. Now he's going to be caught and dragged down about the Linus from the Girard Trojans 45.
I believe they're going to let the clock run out, Rob.
As we're down to 4, 3, 2. Not going to take a shot at it, so the Frontenac Raiders will go in at halftime for the Girard Trojans. Drops Shane Williams. And he is joined back there. So we're ready for the start of the second half. Frontenac leads Girard 12-0. Gabe Lee to kick it off. He actually keys it up at the 39. Low, end-over-end kick, takes a hop. Williams bobbles it once again inside the 20, brings it out across the 20, 25, 30, 35, and he's brought down near the 39-yard line. And on the tackle for the Frontenac Raiders is Tony Siegel.
He about broke that one open.
Girard Trojans 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. There's a give, dive the left side. And on the carry, Shane Williams. And he is able to fight his way out near the 41 yards from their own 41-yard line as the officials change footballs. And 2nd and 8, Trojans from their own 41. Ken Nigaman, the quarterback. Option left side, going to keep the football, and he is wrestled down, and a penalty flag goes down, brought down at the 42, and I believe we're going to get a face mask call from the official, and that is the call, and I don't know that it was anything deliberate. It looks like just the line after that penalty. Wide to the left goes Tyno. Tight to the right, that's Nick Coombs, running back split. Williams along with Brill. Nigaman, there's a pop pass to the tight end thrown behind him as Nick Coombs get third quarter. Frontenac leads Girard 12-0. Wide to the right goes Joey Davenport. Wide to the left is Tyno. Split back. Shane Williams along with Brandon Brill to pass. Nigaman looking, going long along the near sideline. It's up for grabs and intercepted by Jason Harrod. The pass intended for Tyno, and Harrod came down with it inside the 10-yard line, and just beautiful pass defense.
I tell you, that's about as fine a pass defense as you'll probably see in high school football. Harrod running side by side with the Girard receiver and Tyno, and I tell you what, when Tyno looked back for the football, Jason Harrod looked back for the football and made a fine catch.
So is Ryan Knopf. Again, the double tight ends to the right side, Stephen Hippold. To the left side is Jamie Sonato. The running backs there split Jason Harrod along with Tilden Burns, and Burns dive left side still on his feet as he crosses the 15 out near the 18-yard line and close to a first down.
Just a straight dive that time off the left side, hand the ball to Burns and let him do his thing. And I tell you what,
from their own 18-yard lines, Knopf again wide right, double tight ends, the split backs. Caleb Turlip, the quarterback. Raiders from their own 18 to the right side this time. There's the give, and that is Burns. He has the first down and more out to the 25-yard line. He's dragged first and 10 Raiders from their own 26-yard line. Knopf wide right, double tight ends, right Hipple, and to the left, I believe that's Aaron Bush. Split backs give. Trying the left side is Harrod, and he is hemmed in and brought down about the Frontenac Raiders from their own 27-yard line. And Matt McDonald, the center, comes up from the football and wants a change of football as Burton will do her again. 2nd and 9, Raiders from their own 27-yard line. As wide to the right is Knopf. Again, the double tight ends, the split backs. Turlip under the center. To the right side, there's a give to the up man. That is Tilden Burns. He is across the 30 out near the 32-yard line.
Off the right side that time.
Nothing. Wide right, Knopf. Again, the double tight ends. Right is Hipple. And over on the left side is Sonato. Running backs out of the eye. Burns the up back. The tailback is Harrod. Turlip with the snap. Gives it to the fullback, Burns. He's out across the 35. Out near the 37. And I believe he has the first down. Here in the third quarter, Frontenac leads at 12-0. Knopf wide right. Again, the double tight ends. Running backs line up in the eye. Fullback is Burns. Harrod dots the eye. There's the give. This time Harrod breaks a tackle in the backfield, crosses the 40-45 midfield, and he's down at the 49-yard line of the Trojans. And a nice run by Jason Harrod. And a first down.
That time the lead play with Burns lead. Harrod finds a little seam in there and takes off right up the middle.
9 shots up to the football. Knopf comes wide right. Double tight ends right, Hipple, and the left Sonato. Split backs this time. Burns along with Harrod. Turlip, the quarterback, and there's that crossbuck action. Gives it to Burns, breaks the tackle, crosses the 45-40, 35-30, and he's tripped up and brought down near the 25-yard line. Nice run again by Tilden Burns, and he's racking up big numbers now.
That time just the crossbuck.
162 yards. A couple of Girard Trojans, it's called the 26-yard line is where they spot it. Split backs, double tights, wide right Knopf, and a bobble of the snap and a scramble. And let's see if quarterback Caleb Turlip was able to get on it. I believe he was. As poor exchange between the center Matt McDonald and quarterback Caleb Turlip. No, they give it to Girard. The Trojans able to come up with the turnover.
We couldn't tell.
They're jumping up and down. I kind of assumed that perhaps Raiders able to recover it, but after they unpiled, the Trojans get the turnover. That's their second fumble recovery. They have also intercepted a pass. 3 turnovers by the Frontenac Raiders. Girard Trojans start 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Backs are split. The quarterback is Ben Nigaman, and trying the middle, Shane Williams, and nothing doing is, I believe he actually lost a yard on that carry. We'll have to wait and see what 5-yard line. Going wide to the right side is Joey Davenport. Again, the back split, Brill and Williams. Niggman, the quarterback, over the top for the tight end. Batted in the air, falls incomplete. That was intended for Ty. No. One of the Raiders got a hand on it. We'll try and pick up a number. Was that linebacker Tilden Burns?
Yeah, I think it was. And he almost tipped it right into Ryan.
I believe that was Jason Harrod. Attention at 3rd and 11 for the Girard Trojans from their own 25. Split wide to the right. Here's Diskin, split backs. Rolling, left side, Niggman looking to throw. Pressured, pumps once, keeps a football, and he has a first down, and he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Nice scramble by Ben Niggman.
That time the old cross-buck play action. Niggman moves to the outside.
Line, and Dale Shireman back in the Trojans lineup. Now he comes to the sideline, is apparently going to try and re-enter. Split backs, and Niggman gives right side. Williams has from he slips and falls down after he crosses a 40 out near the Girard from its own 42-yard line. Is coming wide to the left is Davenport. Tight to the left side is Coombs. The backs are split. Brill along with Williams. Niggman gets the snap, the dive, and that time trying the left side is Brandon Brill. 4-yard line is splitting wide to the left is Jason Diskin. In the running back split, Brandon Brill along with Shane Williams. Then Niggman with the snap, rolling left side again, pressured once again, gets a block, pumps once, keeps up the ball this time. Not nearly as successful as he's hammered out of bounds near the 45-yard line. And let's see, Billy Kotzman over there, also Aaron Bush.
Again, just didn't get the yards he did last time. The Raiders closed.
To punt for the Trojans is Richard Lopez at his own 30. Burns and Harrod deep for the Raiders. Low line drive, takes a Trojan roll inside the 25 and going to roll dead near the 21-yard line. So that's what...
On the bad snap and the punter throwing the ball downfield, Richard Lopez is a freshman.
Oh, I see. Raiders 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line. Knopp goes wide to the right side. Tight right is Hipfel. Tight to the left side. That is Sonato. There's the give to Burns, and he dances out across the 25 out near the 28-yard line. There's touchdowns, and he's picked up unofficially 169 yards.
That time tackled in there by free safety Jeremy Spotzel.
Punt from its own 27-yard line. Wide right Knopp again. Again, the double tight ends. Running backs out of the eye this time with Burns, the fullback. The tailback is Harrod. Turlip, the quarterback. There's the give. That is Burns to the left side. He has some room. Shakes a tackler. Crosses the 35, the 40. Stiff arms another 45. Midfield. Enters Trojan territory down to the 48-yard line.
Boy, just a good run there by Tilden Burns. I tell you what he's probably doing better tonight, Rob, than he has the first 5 games is that start-stop action that he's given the Girard defenders. Kind of giving that little hesitation and then turning on the burners, and boy, they're missing on some tackles.
Another line with a minute 55 left, third quarter. Frontenac leads it by a score of 12-0. Caleb Turlip, the quarterback. Splits Knopp wide to the left side. The backs are split. Now in motion, left to right, goes Ryan Knopp. Phillip with the snap pitch, sweep right side. That is Jason Harrod. Gets a block, cuts back inside the 45, down near the 43-yard line. Might have had a hold. Let's see.
I would guess they're going to call something on Stephen Hipfel, the way he's shaking his head.
And that was one of those things they're going to call a clip. And in the third quarter, Frontenac leads at 12-0. Wide left goes Knopp, double tight ends, right Hipfel. And to the left is Sonato, split backs, Harrod and Burns. Caleb Turlip, senior quarterback, under the center. Matt McDonald, left side. There's the dive, and Burns for some tough yards out near the 44. Held off during the game, but steady rain most of the day, and a little choppy in the center of the field. 2nd and 18 for Frontenac from its own 44-yard line. Knopp goes wide right. Again, the back split with the 2 tight ends. To the right side, Turlip pitches, and that is Harrod. And nice offensive play as I believe that was Coombs who wrestled down Harrod back at the 41-yard line. It's Girard by a score of 12-0, and we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to High School Football on the X.
Inside a new car, financed by Bank 4. Bank 4's Fall Loan Sale. Resources for real life. Offer good on new loans only, subject to approval. Bank 4, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
And we head to the fourth quarter at Frank Jameson Field in Girard. The Frontenac Raiders shutting out the Girard Trojans 12-0. And Frontenac faces a third in the second quarter, scoreless third quarter. And we head to quarter number 4. Raiders 3rd and 20 from their own 41. Running backs, they line up in the I with the fullback Burns, the tailback Harrod. Turlip rolling, pressured, hit as he throws. The ball is loose, and I believe they're going to say it's a fumble. Couldn't tell if his arm was coming forward, but yeah, the Trojans come up with the football, and let's see the sign, the signal. Still haven't seen it. And we're assuming it's a fumble.
They're moving the chains.
So that's the third fumble, 1st and 10. From the Raiders' 38-yard line after that fumble recovery. There's Nigaman, gives to Williams, and again, Shane Williams a little trouble with the footing, and he is able to slide down near the 36-yard line after a gain of 2. 37-yard line is wide to the right comes Davenport. He's joined out there by No. Split backs, Brill, along with Williams. Nigaman dropping, puts it up, and pass intended for Davenport, a little tall, almost intercepted by Knopf, falls incomplete. Sideline, Jason Diskin in with the play. Diskin comes wide to the right side. He's joined by No. Split backs again, Brill along with Williams. Nigaman with the snap, dropping, looking to throw, and he's got a man open, batted up in the air, intercepted by Ryan Knopf. The pass off the fingertips of the intended receiver, Jason Diskin, and Knopf made the diving interception.
Nice heads-up play there by Ryan Knopf as the ball come off the receiver's hand. He saw it fly in the air, dove for it, and made the grab.
First at 12-0 as Knopf goes wide to the right side. Again, 2 tight ends. To the right side is Hipple. To the left is Sonato. Running backs out of the I. The fullback is Burns. The tailback Harrod. A little mix-up in the backfield as they give to the fullback, Tilden Burns. He moves the pile out near the 22-yard line.
That time just the dive play to the right side.
Large couple of touchdowns for Tilden Burns. We have 10:08 left. Frontenac's lead is 12-0. The Raiders face a 2nd and 8 from their own 22-yard line. Knopf goes wide right this time. Running back split, double tight ends. Caleb Turlip, senior quarterback, under the center. Pitch, sweep, right side. And that is Jason Harrod. And he is tripped up and brought down after a short gain on the next lead, 12-0. Raiders from their own 23. Running backs are split, Harrod and Burns. There's give, kind of a crossbuck, give, Harrod right side, and tripped up and close to the first down as he's brought down near the 30, and we'll see where they spot it.
Well, it looks like it's going to be real close.
Dozen carries, 49 yards for Jason Harrod, and went out of bounds right at the chain, so...
I was going to say, if you're going to measure that, you got to put the football out there with the guys.
Raiders from their own 29-yard line with 9:05 left. Frontenac leads at 12-0. And again, the Raiders going to go for it. Back split, Burns and Harrod. Turlip under the center. Takes a snap, right side. Keeps the football, has the first down. And he is out to the 32-yard line. And I'll tell you what, I believe they faked it to the back.
If you make it there, you're a hero. If you don't, then you're not a hero.
1st and 10. Raiders from their own 32-yard line. Running backs again, they split. Penalty flag down. Yeah, rather than distance. 1st and 15 Raiders. 27-yard line. Knopf wide right, split backs, double tight ends. The left side is dive, and that is Jason Harrod. His legs cut out from under him. He dives out near the 29-yard line.
Just a dive that time off the left side.
5 left. Frontenac's lead is 12-0. Raiders with a 2nd and 13 from their own 28-yard line. Right side, Turlip hands the football off, and I believe that was Tilden Burns with the football, and he's out across the 35, out near the 36-yard line.
With just the outside rear that time with a dive over the tackle. Turlip hands the ball off. The right side done their job there blocking. It makes a nice little play. 3rd down here.
And officially for Tilden Burns, 20 carries, 202 yards. He scored both the Raiders' touchdowns. 3rd and 7, Raiders from their own 36-yard line. Left side, this time with the football, that is Jason Harrett, and he is going to be stopped short of the 1st down out at the 39-yard line.
Kind of knocked the play out.
49 left. Frontenac leads Girard 12-0. The Raiders face a 4th and 3 from their own 38 punting situation as Gabe Lee back to kick. Long count. High snap. It's a good one. Little pressure. Nice punt by Gabe Lee, and it's taken by the Trojans' T.J. Evans, and he is wrapped up and brought down at the 36-yard line. And on the tackle for the Frontenac Raiders, I believe that was Adam Papish down. In the shoulder and neck area, probably would be starting on defense at a linebacker spot, but been limited to kicking duties this year, and has done a good job, and in years past. And, that's a luxury sometimes, and he's done a good job. And here come the Trojans. Nigaman to pass in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Ty No, at the 40, and one that Ty knows he should have caught. 2nd and 10 for the Girard Trojans from their own 36-yard line. Ben Nigaman, the quarterback, dropping back to pass, forced to scramble, and he's going to be sacked back at the 34-yard line. And backs, they're split. Dale Shireman back in there along with Brendan Brill. Swing pass left side intended for Brill and thrown incomplete.
Put pressure. They caused that play.
A punting situation, and again Richard Lopez drops back to punt inside his own 20. Back to receive the kick for the Raiders is Burns along with Harrod, and he drops the snap, pressured, but gets the kick away. It's a line drive spiral and takes a nice roll inside the 30, down at the 28-yard line. So dropped the snap, however, President's very going to spot it. You mentioned kind of a tacky part of the field, a little chopped up there. Caleb Turlip, the quarterback, Knopf, wide left, split backs, Harris, along with Burns. Penalty flag down, and I believe we're going to get another delay. 1st and 15 after the 5-yard mark off against the Raiders. Their own 23-yard line. Again, the running back split, double tight ends. There's a give up the middle. And that is Tilden Burns shakes the first set of tacklers, and it's going to be a foot race to the end zone. Midfield, 45, 40, 35, 30, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tilden Burns.
Just a great run down the dry side of the field. I'll tell you one thing, made a couple moves on a couple of the Girard players, and then it's that foot race to the finish. And I tell you, Burns with good speed runs down the sideline.
Unofficially for Tilden Burns, 21 carries, 279 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And numerous times that he'll win that foot race. Pretty good-sized kid, and got loose along the sideline after avoiding the first tackle, and it's a touchdown. The extra point attempt by Gabe Lee out of Caleb Turlip's hold. Wide left, no good. 4:50 remaining. Frontenac leads Girard 18-0. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to High School Football on the X.
A small-town bank with big city services. That's Minor State Bank in Frontenac. Minor State Bank.
4:50 left. Frontenac leads Girard 18-0. To kick off for the Raiders, Gabe Lee tees it up at 40. Back to receive the kick for the Trojans, and it's a short kick taken by one of the up men. I believe that is Brill, and brings it to the center of the field, crosses the 35, and he's now near the 38-yard line.
He's tackled in there by Jamie Sonato on the kickoff coverage.
279 yards. He scored all 3 of the Raiders' touchdowns. Trojans first and 10 from there this time by Coombs. Split backs, Nigman to throw. He has Coombs. It's complete. He's dragged down at the 42-yard line after a short gain.
Just the old button hook or curl pattern that time to the tie.
Coombs. Second and 6. Trojans from their own 42-yard line. As wide to the right is Diskin. Joining him out there is Davenport. Split backs. Pumps once, Nigman pressured, avoids the first tackler and can't avoid the second tackler. And on the tackle for the Frontenac Raiders that time is Tony Siegel, as he's able to sack Ben Nigman, the quarterback, and just not enough time for the quarterback. Next lead is 18-0 wide to the left. Goes Diskin, joined out there by Matt DeMoss. Tight to the right, Coombs, split backs, Nigman looking to throw, looking, puts it up, underthrown. The pass intended for Jason Diskin, and a penalty flag goes down. And I believe they're going to put 6:06, the 80s corner, with KU Athletic Director Bob Frederick. First and 10 from the Raiders' 47-yard line. Nigman to throw, rolling right, slips, puts it up long near sideline, up for grabs, and intercepted. And was that Ryan Knopp again on the interception down at the 14-yard line and put it up for grabs, and Ryan went up and got it. Put it up for grabs. Chances are it is going to be Knopp. He's a tall kid. Brought it on his second interception.
Yeah, had trips that time to the right, 3 people out here, and Nigman slipped a little bit, then he dropped back and just threw the ball up for grabs.
18-0. And so running backs line up in the I formation this time. Turlip with the snap, gives it to the tailback. Harrod, he's hemmed in and brought down near the 15. Wide to the right goes Knopp. Again, the double tight end at the backs in the I formation. Turlip with the snap, gives it to the up back. That's Tilden Burns. And he is stopped at the 16 after a gain of a yard.
Frontenac Express Lane.
42 left. Frontenac leads Girard by a score of 18-0. The Raiders face a 3rd and 9 from their own 16-yard line, and the snap, and it looks like the ball is loose in a scramble, and some of the Trojans say they have it, and they do. So another turnover. That's the 4th fumble lost by the Frontenac Raiders and the Girard Trojans. Looking to avoid the Diskin. Wide to the left. No. Tight right. Coombs tight left. Rolling right is Nigman. Looking to throw. But it's got a man open. That's Shireman inside the 5. Knocked out of bounds. Inside the 5 near the 2. And again, Dale Shireman just got tattooed, and he is down. I'll tell you what. He got drilled. And I believe, who was over there? Jamie Sonato, one of them over there?
Yeah, I believe that was Jamie Sonato.
Now Coach Craig Crespino going back to the bench. And they're going to help Dale Shireman up to his feet. He has his helmet off, and he's Geyer up here at halftime. He said, Dale's a tough kid. He had to have taken a lick, and I tell you what. So the Girard Trojans will have it 1st and goal from the Frontenac Raiders 2-yard line. Ben Nigman under the center. The running backs there split. There's a give right side and battling into the end zone. And I believe that was coming up. Special team for the extra point. A good snap. Placement down. The kick is up and long enough. And it is good. A minute.
Dr. Clark commends the Raiders coaches and
lead the Girard Trojans by a score of 18-7. The Trojans to kick off. And assuming that there will be an onside kick, handling the chores for the Girard Trojans will be Eddie Fox. Has it teed up at the 40. Is that the Raiders' good hands people there and on the return team? Fox to kick off at the 40. Minute 17 left. Frontenac leads at 18-7. Short kick, and one of the up men takes it and drops down at the 48-yard line. And we'll trying to see who came up with it. Nice 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 48. Knopp goes wide right. The running back split. Burns along with Harrod. Turlip under the center. Couple tight ends take the snap. Keeps the football. And ducks down to the Trojans. The hammer at the line of scrimmage. Down to 11-10. Clock still moving. And that'll do it. 5-4. The Frontenac Raiders knock off the Girard Trojans by a score of 18-7. The Raiders 6-0 on the season, head to district play next Friday at Uniontown. The Trojans fall to